Okay, so today I'll be doing the Melaka paper 1. Alright, so hopefully this video you can watch until the end and hopefully you will learn something. Alright, so I'll be showing you a lot of like calculator tricks and I will show you a lot of answering techniques. Okay, I'll focus on answering techniques, like how to approach the question, like how to save time doing the question. Alright, and all that. So hopefully you will watch until the end and hopefully this video you can help you for your revision lah. Okay, so yeah, let's start. Okay, this is the formula, right? So this is where the question. Okay, number 1, right? So let me open it. Round off 89831 correct to 3 significant figure. Oh yo, macam mana? Susah. 89831. So 3 significant figure. 1, 2, 3. Look at the next number, 3. So 3, you don't have to plus 1. So it's just 898. But you don't tell me the answer is A, tolong, okay? Takkan lah 89831, after you round off, you get 898. Does it make sense? Of course no, right? When you round off means the number should somehow be close, like dekat dengan number ni. So the 2 number here, you actually have to replace with 0. So the answer is actually C. Okay, it's actually C. So, yeah. Number 2, express 0.0596 in a standard form. Okay, how to write in standard form? So actually, standard form means in front of the decimal point, there should be 1 digit. And the digit cannot be 0. It means that you are moving the decimal point forward. Berapa kali? You move until here lah. Okay, you move until it becomes 5.96. So it's actually 5.96 times 10 power negative 1, 2, 3. Yeah, negative 3. Okay, I hope you know why is it negative, not positive. Okay, yeah, because your number is, yeah, so because I already said, right, if the 10 power here is positive, it means your number will get bigger. If your power is negative, then your number will get smaller. So 5.96 times 10 power negative 3 means your number is getting smaller. So it means you're moving backwards. If you move forward, then it becomes bigger already. So yeah, you're actually moving times 10 power negative 3 means moving backwards 3 times. So the answer is 0.00596. So that's the answer. You can use your calculator actually. Okay, if you're not sure, you can use your calculator. Just tekan, yeah, see, it's D, right? Can you see the negative sign here? Yeah. Next, number 3, find the quotient. Okay, quotient means divide. Okay, if you don't know, then now you know, right? Quotient of this thing and this thing. Round off the answer correct to 3 significant figures. So just take 0.002567 divide 0.6. Okay, because that's what quotient means. And then they give you this thing here. Wow, macam mana nak buat? 4.278 blah blah blah. Okay, let's write down 4.2783 times 10 power negative 3. Okay, but they want you to write in a 3 significant figure. And if you look at the answer, dia tak nak pun dalam macam mana? Dalam standard form. They don't want in standard form. Okay, so macam mana? Okay, let's try using ENG. I'm not sure lah whether it works or not, but let's try it. Oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Alright, tak apa. If it doesn't work, then I convert it myself lah. So I baru saja cakap tadi, kalau power negative means your number will get smaller. If power is positive means your number will get bigger. So the number will get smaller or bigger? Smaller, because the 10 power is negative. So takkan lah you move to the right. If you move the right means the number is getting bigger. So you have to move to the left. Berapa kali? 3 kali. So it will be 0.004278 This is the answer. But they say round off to 3 significant figure. Whoa. So how? So the 0 we don't count. So 1, 2, 3. So 3, look at the next number. 8 or so how? So I have to plus 1. So the answer will be 0.00428. So the answer is C. Okay. I feel like some of you would bulatkan D. Like some of you will accidentally bulatkan D and think that D is the answer. But no. Okay, no. D is 4 significant figure already. So the answer should be C. That is why when I always write, I already tekan away already. But yeah, when I tekan just now, when I tekan 0.002567 divided by 0.6, I always write more numbers. I will not write 4.27 like this. Because if I write 4.27, times 10 power negative 3, because actually you look at the next number 8, actually you have to plus 1 here. Okay, actually you have to round off. That's why I always said, right, in the previous video also I said the same thing. I said try to write more numbers, because sometimes you have to round off, right? So it will be, yeah, don't just write 4.27 like you see, like I even write 2783, like I write a few numbers like this. So I know So I know like sometimes if I have to round off, then I have to round off lah. Okay, number 4. Encik Kasim has a cash of 22460. He wants to deposit 8,500 in a savings account. So 8,500 into a savings, and the rest is in fixed deposit account. So if I am you, I will straight away draw a diagram one. Okay, I don't care about the, okay, I will draw my own version of the diagram. So 22460, I will just draw it like this. So that some money they put it in deposit, some money put it in fixed deposit. Oh, sorry, savings, not savings. So he wants to deposit 8,500 in savings. So savings berapa? 8,500. And the rest is in fixed deposit. So you can find out lah berapa. Just take 22460 minus lah to get the balance, right? So silap tekan 22460 minus. Okay, 13960. That's the balance. Alright, and then they say what? The bank offers a simple interest of 1.3% per annum. Annum means 1 year. So 1.3% 1 year for savings account. So what is the bonus here? What is the, how to say? Times 1.3%, right? Times 1.3%. So just take 8500 times 1.3 divided 100. So this is the bonus you get, 110.5. But remember, the 110.5 is just the how to say? The interest. Okay, the interest. But if you want to find the total money earned from savings, you still need to take 110.5 plus with 8,500. But since I haven't finished reading the question, and I also don't know what they want, so let's just keep reading first and see what else they say. So the bank offers simple interest 1.3% for savings and 3.7% per annum for fixed deposit. So you can take this thing and times 3.7% to get the how to say, the bonus lah, the bonus for fixed deposit. So 13960 times 3.7% divided 100. So it's like 516.52. So this is the bonus you will get from deposit. And then what they want actually, but this is just the bonus. If I want to find the total fixed deposit earned, it will be 516.52 plus with this thing here. But let's keep reading what they want. Calculate his total savings after a year. So I think you need to add everything lah. Okay, I think you need to take 110.5 plus with 8500. Okay, and then this, it means the total, that will be the total savings 8610.5. Okay, like the saving and the interest earned, right? And here also do the same thing, 516.52 plus 13960. Oops, silap tekan. Ayo, apa you tekan? 13960 plus 6.52. Yep, 14476 blah blah blah. Okay, just write it down. And then you have to take answer plus 8610. Sebab soalan kata total savings, right? It means total savings. It means like total money earned. Okay, like total, how to say? Yeah, total savings after a year. It means everything add together. So the answer is 23087.02. But please read the question. Two significant figure. So how you convert this thing to two significant figure? So 23087.02. So 23. And then look at the next number is 0. So if 0 means I don't have to round off, I don't have to plus 1. So it will just be 23. But you don't just tell me it's 23. How can like 20,000 and after you round off it becomes 23 only? Tak ada. Like the rest you have to replace with 0. So it's 23000. So the answer is D. Okay. Number 5. What is the value of digit 5? 524 base 8 in base 10. So 524 base 8. Change to base 10. How to change to base 10? When you're changing a smaller base to base 10, you need to use the darab tambah cara. So darab tambah. So base 8, right? Just write 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2. If base 5, 5 power 0, 5 power 1, 5 power 2. If base 2, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. Okay. So, tapi you tak payah convert semua. Dia hanya nak digit 5 saja. So value of digit 5. So digit 5 will be what? 8 power 2 times 5. So what's 8 power 2 times 5? So 3 to 20. Next. Okay, let me kecilkan a little bit. Alright. Dah. Express the product of 11 and 22 as a number in base 8. 22 times 11 is 242. But this one is in base 10. They want you to convert to base 8. So you divide by 8. So remember, if this one is from smaller base to base 10, you need to use the darab tambah. But if it's a base 10 to a smaller base, right, besar jadi kecil kan, so you bahagilah, right, bahagi. So bahagi 8. So 8 times 3 is 24, 8 times 0 and the remainder is 2. And then divide 8 again. 8 times 3 is 24. Remainder 6, right? 30 minus 24 is 6. And then 8, you have to bahagi ini sampai jadi 0 tau. And then baru you stop. So 8 times 0 is 0. 0 nak jadi 3, kena plus 3. And baca dari bawah ke atas. So the answer is 362. So B. Okay, when we baca, we always baca in reverse one. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, okay, I can show you one trick here. Like when you multiply by 11, you don't have to, you can calculate it really fast. Like for example, if I want 45 times 11, right? Just 45, right? Just after you times 11, you'll get 3 digits. The first digit will be 4, the last digit will be 5. Okay, and then the middle digit will be the sum of these two numbers. So that's the answer. Okay, of course, if you don't believe me, you can try with calculator. Yep, see. Let's try one more. 26 times 11. So you can tell me the answer right away already. First digit, 2 right here, 6 right at the last. The middle digit will be the sum of these two, so 286. Okay, 2 plus 6 is 8, right? Of course, if you don't believe me, you can try. See, right? That's why I when I do the 22 times 11, I know it's 242, right? Okay, one more. Okay, actually this is yang benda ni tak tahu pun tak apa lah. Okay, it's like out of syllabus, right? But you know, if you can learn something new, then why not, right? Why not? Okay, let's try something like 69 times 11. Okay, this one you have to be careful. Here will be 6, here will be 9. But the middle digit I say will be the sum, right? So what's 6 plus 9? So if you take 6 plus 9, it will be 15. But you don't write 6159 like this. No. The 15 you have to write 5. And then the 1 you have to, how to say, plus 1. I have to write in front. And then the 1 and 6, it will become 7 like this. So this will be the answer. Okay, of course you can verify it with your calculator. And yeah, 759. Okay, but this one is not that important, okay? Because you have your calculator anyway, so even if you don't know this also, it's not a big deal, okay? Let's continue number 7. In diagram 1, PQRST is a regular pentagon. So when you see the word regular, it means what? It means all sides same length. All the angle also the same. So what is the sum of interior angles of the pentagon? So you can use the formula n minus 2 times 180. So how many? What's the n? It will be 5 lah. The pentagon has 5 sides. So 5 minus 2 times 180. Put it in bracket. Okay, so 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 is 540. But I can take the 540 divide 5. Why? Because it's a regular. Regular means all sides same. So all angles same. So each side is 108. So 108. So I know my x is 108 already lah. Betul? X is 108 already. Okay. And then what else? TUVSWZ is a regular hexagon. So use the same formula. 6. Okay. Minus 2 times 180. Because hexagon has 6 sides. So what's 6 minus 2? 4. 4 times 180. 720. And the 720 you can divide by 6. Why? Because regular. Okay, you can divide by 6 because they are equal. So it's 120. So it will be 120 each. 120, blah blah blah. Okay, I won't write for everyone lah, but you know everything is 120. Here also will be 120. Okay, actually is this a straight line? Okay, tak apa, I don't think so, but whatever. Okay, just leave it first. I think it's a straight line, right? They didn't mention, so because if it's a straight line, I can just take 180 minus 120 and I get 60. Y is 60. And then 108 minus 60, then I get the answer already. But they didn't mention whether this is a straight line or not. Okay, wait, let me check with my... maybe it's not lah. Okay, maybe it's not. So... okay, let me think. How to do it? Alright, tak apa. Okay, yeah, okay. So it's not a straight line. It's not a straight line. So here also 120, here also 120. But can you see, this won't be 120. It will be what? Okay, the whole thing is 120. But can you see it cut it in half already? So it should be 60, 60. You understand? Because 120 potong in half is 60, 60. Maksudnya here is 60. Here is also 60. And do you remember, you know that the angle here is 108? Because this is a regular pentagon, remember? 108, 108, 108, 108. So here is 108. So can I find y? Yes, 108 minus 60, right? So 108 minus 60, you get y. So y you get is 48. So actually y is 48. So now what you do is you take x minus y. So 108 minus 48 lah. 108 minus 48. 60. So the answer is B. Next, number 8. In diagram 2, JKLMN is a regular hexagon. Regular. Tiru je lah. Tiru sini je lah. 7, because if it's a regular hexagon, the number of sides is 6. So you get 720 and you divide 6. It means each angle is 120. 120. 120. 120. Okay, here also 120, but since there's a line blocking it, I just leave it. PRL and KRQ are straight line. Find value of X. Okay, how to find value of X? Okay, I know find value of X. The X here and the opposite X here will be the same. Okay. Sebab kalau saya bagi X, angle sini sama, X. If here is Y, here is Y. Opposite like this, same. Okay, what else? Okay, macam mana nak cari X? Okay, let's take our time and see how to do it. Okay, potong in half. So, saya boleh cari sini lah. Okay, easy lah this one, easy lah. Because it's a regular hexagon, sama dengan yang ni lah, potong in half, right? So kalau potong in half, I can just tiru sini. Because here is 120, here also 120. But since they potong in half already, it will be 60 lah. And since the whole angle here is 120, you can find here. Just take 120 minus 65. Okay? 55. So it's like 55 here. So this is a triangle. So 180 minus 60 minus 55, dapat lah sini. 180 minus 60 minus 55, dapat lah 65. So 65 is here. Kenapa saya buat macam tu? So now, I can find X lah, because a straight line, right? Can you see a straight line? So 180 minus 65. Then X is 180 minus 65. So 180 minus answer. So the answer is 115. So the answer is C. Okay, I can't believe they repeat the same question 2 times. Like if you look at this also they use the same concept, like cut in half, and then the next question they use the same. Okay, I can't believe they repeat it again. So free marks lah. Okay, bonus. Okay, number 9. Diagram 3 shows 2 triangles drawn on a square grid. P is the image of T under clockwise rotation. Which one is image? Look carefully. P, and then T is object. I know you guys don't like to label this thing one, right? You will just do one. Okay, please make it a habit, like, because you need to know which one is the starting, which one is the ending. Okay, so biasakan, try to write which one object, which one image. So P is the image. It means you start with this thing here. Okay, but this question is not important lah. Like the object in image is not important, but just do it. But sometimes, like for translation, reflection, rotation, translation, reflection, enlargement, like the starting and the ending is very important. Okay, so try to make it a habit by writing this thing. Okay, so which of the point A, B, C, D is a center? So like suddenly I take out the compass. Why do you think I take out the compass? To find the center lah, right? Okay, first of all, when you use the compass to find the center, you need to find 2 points, and you cannot simply choose. So let's say I'm choosing this point, I call it A, I call it B, call it C. So this is before rotation. Object, right? Object is before. This is after rotate. This is before rotate. So before rotate is A. Then after rotate, which one is A prime? I hope you know it's here. Okay, A prime. Because this is very easy to recognize, because you see it's like tajam like this. So this is the A prime. Okay, what about the B? B is the before rotate is here. Then after rotate is how? Is it here or atas or bawah? Which one? Can you see A sambung 2 line? One is short. The shorter line is just sambung B, and the longer line is sambung C. So A prime is here. So the shorter line sambung B prime, the longer line sambung C prime lah, like this. And then now you can choose any 2 pasangan, and then find the intersection. Okay, let's choose A and A prime. Of course, you can choose any 2 you want. Okay, so let's draw using the compass. Okay, A is like this. So let's put it A prime and then draw. Okay, yang bawah pun kena buat benda yang sama. So A prime and then A pula. Okay, and then use a pencil and sambungkan these 2. Okay, like this. But belum siap lagi. You need to choose another pasangan, right? So A dengan A prime. So next you can choose B dengan B prime, ataupun C prime can also. Okay, let's choose C and C prime lah. Okay, so C and C prime. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, C prime. C is like here. Ayo. So it's not long enough, right? Tak apa. Kita balik kepada C prime. Then let's tambah sikit. Okay dah. boleh nampak intersection cukup dah. So this is the cross, can you see it? Okay, okay, yang bawah pula do the same thing. So let's draw a big one, and then start dekat C. Okay, dah nampak dah. Can you see it's like around here? Okay. So I don't know if you can see it or not lah. It's like here, and then sambung with atas ini. Okay, draw, and you can see the intersection point is A. Okay, so what they want, which of the point A, B, C, D is the center? Apa dia nak buat ni? Okay, we already know the A is the center, right? So what they are asking here? Which of the point is the center? A lah. A is the center lah. But why is there coordinate here? I don't understand. Okay, wait . Why is that? Okay, just leave it lah. Okay, just bulatkan here lah. Okay, the answer is A, yeah. Okay, I don't know why the coordinate is there. Like maybe like A, the A here means A here kot. Okay, itu masuk dia kot. Yeah. So yeah, but the center should be here lah. Alright. Okay, next. Okay, let's move on. Diagram 4 shows two rectangles drawn on square grids. EJKL is image of EFGH. Yang ni penting. Awak kena tahu yang mana object, yang mana image. EJKL is image. So you will write I here. EFGH is a clockwise, is an object lah. So you write O here. It's important one. You need to write this one. Okay, you need to write under a clockwise rotation. So this is the starting. You rotate down like this. So you can actually imagine it like it's like this, right? And then rotate. Bam. Oh, ada sound effect. Okay, it's like this, and then you start to move. And can you see the E is the center? So what they want? Which of the following is correct about the center and the angle of rotation? So the center will be E lah, and the angle will be 90 degree because it only rotate 90 degree. Okay, you can do it just by imagination. But I know some of you will say like, what if I want to use compass to find the center? Yeah, you can, up to you. Okay, but if you use compass, don't choose point E. You know why? Because E before rotate here, after rotate also here. So you cannot find any intersection point if you use E. Try to use F. F, because I mean, yeah, you try to use G lah, maybe G. Okay, if you use G before rotate, then after rotate is what? So you have to imagine G, you kena kawan dia siapa? K. Can you imagine? Because it's like this, right? It's like this, right? The G is here, right? So when you pusing, it becomes K, right? So G becomes K. So it's actually like G dengan K. Kawan G is K. So you use the compass. Okay, you get the same answer one. Okay, I just want to saja je nak. Okay, nak buat untuk so that you understand better lah. Okay, understand the rotation concept better. Okay, so draw it G atas, G bawah. Alright, I can already see the intersection point. It's here and here. So lukis. Okay, and then for the next pasangan, you can choose H. If you choose H, you have to draw with L. Okay, not other points. H, L. Okay, because it's like this, and then pusing sampai sini, right? So G is L. Sorry, H, pasangan dia L. So do the same thing, letak H, lukis, L. The reason I'm drawing this is because it will help you in paper 2 one. Okay, like this chapter will come in paper 2. So I really hope you all really master this chapter, because 12 marks, you know. Okay, in paper 2 section B 12 markah. Satu soalan 12 marks. So make sure you really know. Okay, so let's draw it. Okay, you see the intersection point? It's E, right? So yeah, the answer is D. And of course it will be 90 degree, because if you draw a cross at the center, you will know why is it 90. Because you see here, the object is here, image is here. So it's just pushing 90 only. If pushing 180, the image will be somewhere here. So yeah, the angle of rotation is 90. Alright, let's not use too much time on one question. Let's just continue. Number 11. Okay, can you see it? In diagram 5, U is the midpoint. If U is the midpoint, then sini dengan sini sama panjang lah. Alright, agree, right? And then PQRS is a straight line. So PQRS is okay. Find value of tangent x. Okay, first of all, you know here is 90 degrees. So the other side will be 90 degrees also. And you can find the length QU here. Because here is 24, here is 30, 26 and 24. So you can use Pythagoras theorem. 26 square minus, why minus? Because you are finding the short one. So 26 square minus 24 square equals, and then square root the whole thing. So actually it's 10. So if here is 10, here is also 10. So the whole thing is 20. And then here is 34. And then here is the angle x. But boleh one, like, walaupun the x is outside here, you can take the angle towards x-axis, which is here, and then find the tangent. So what would be the tangent of it? It will be opposite over adjacent. So it will be 20 over 34. But you have to consider quadrant. Look at the x carefully. Because the x is not here actually. The x is in a second quadrant actually. You are just using here. Of course, you can use here the inside part here to find out the value, but you still need to consider quadrant, because in second quadrant, because your x is obviously bigger than 90, smaller than 180, so it's actually like here. So in second quadrant, add sugar to coffee, only sign positive, so you have to add negative here. So the answer will be negative 20 over 34. Just, how to say, just simplify, divide by 2, 17, 10 over 17, so it's A. Alright. Number 12. Diagram 6 shows point P and point Q lies on the arc of unit circle. Okay, unit circle. Remember the shortcut? Did you watch my previous video? If you watched my previous video, you will know the shortcut. Okay, what is the shortcut? It will save you so much time if you know this technique. Like, once you know this thing, it's like, wow, like, so easy. Okay, like, you don't even, like, tutup mata pun boleh buat. Okay, no lah. Okay? If you tutup mata, then you cannot see. So, yeah, but you faham maksud saya lah, okay? If you know this technique, it will be so your life will be so much easier. What's the technique? When you see the word unit circle, straight away go to the x coordinate, atas tulis cos, go to the y, atas tulis sine. Same for this, just write cos, sine. I repeat again, only when unit circle, you can use this method, which is you write the cos atas x coordinate and sine atas y coordinate. And then they say find value of cos x plus sine y, right? So cos x plus sine y. Can you see x is the small angle here? So what is cos x? 0.87. Done. What is sine y? Sine y, you don't tell me it's 0.48. Look carefully. Sine y, not sine x. So it's the big one. So the big angle will be, you are looking at coordinate of q. And what will be the sine? It will be the y coordinate, 0.95. And then it will be 0.87 plus 0.95. Yeah, it's that simple. It's that simple. I'm not joking. Okay, if you know this method if you know this shortcut. Okay, but only unit circle you can use this. Right? Okay, number 13. Diagram 7 shows a right prism with a horizontal triangle base EGF. S and T are midpoint. Oh, S and T are midpoints. HK and EG. Name the angle between ELG and EHKG. Actually, you can just do it already. ELG is the triangle here. EHKG is this part here. So you know this is a plane and plane. And this is a rectangle, this is a triangle. And you know, kalau triangle, kalau dia isosceles, this is an isosceles triangle. Like, you have to choose the short one. So LE, LG, which one is the shorter one? Actually, you cannot choose any one because they are the same length. So what you need to do is you have to take in the middle. Because LE and LG, if LE and LG is the same length, then you have to take the middle, which is T. So the answer will be LTS ataupun STL. So the answer will be D. Okay? Of course, you can use the technique also. So ELG, EHKG. Any missing point? ELG, any missing point? Yes, T. Can you see ELG? There's a missing point T. Okay, EHKG, any missing point? EHKG, any missing point? EHKG, any missing point? Yes, got two, S and T. So ST like this. And then what you do, you draw this thing here, and then usually you find out yang sama, because yang sama is you write in the middle. So yang sama is E lagi, G lagi, T. So it's like EGT. And then yang atas balance tulis depan. So L tulis depan. Tinggal apa? H, K and S. So H, K and S. And now you compare yang depan dengan yang tengah dulu. Yang depan dengan sini first, and then baru yang first dengan belakang. So LE, LG, LT. Yang mana shortest? LE, LG, LT. You cannot choose LE, LG because they are the same length. LE and LG is the same length. Okay. What you need to do is take the midpoint LT. So remember, if the triangle is one shorter than the other, then you choose the short one. But what if they are sama? Then you cannot choose either one. You have to choose the middle one. Okay. What about the HKS? Which one? LH, LK, LS. Which one shortest? LH, LK, or LS? Same lah. You cannot choose LH, LK because they are the same length. LH and LK is the same length. You need to choose the shortest one. So HS will be the shortest one. So the answer is LTS. So you get the same answer. Alright. 14. Diagram A shows a vertical tower GN on a horizontal plane. The points LM and N lies on the, what is that? Lies on the plane. Okay. So the angle between G from M is 45. G from M. So from M, tarik satu line ke G, right? 45 here. And then find the angle of depression, means looking down, of L from G. So looking down from L from G. So looking down. So let's imagine you are looking down here. Maybe some of you will go and thought like, oh, like this looking down angle. Okay. There is no such thing lah, bro. Kalau you tengok bawah, you have to tengok horizontal first. You mesti buat macam ni, baru tengok bawah. So the angle of elevation is here, not here. Okay. Please. Okay, if you don't know, then now you know. Okay, but this is very basic actually. Okay, you cannot make the mistake. You cannot make this mistake in the exam hall, please. So, please make sure you get your facts right, get your concept right. Okay, so find the angle of depression of L from G. So the angle of depression is here. Okay, not here. If you don't know, tengok balik sendiri, right? Or you can ask me also can. Okay, so the theta, can you see that this line and the horizontal ground will be parallel? So it's a Z. So you're actually finding the angle here. Right, so how to find this angle here? How to find this angle here? First of all, I take my ruler and I will cover this thing here. Okay, what can you see here? What can you see here? You can see a right angle and you can find MN. But maybe you ask, Choon Hau, why you find MN? Soalan tak suruh pun you cari MN. Okay, tak apa. You will know later why I find MN. So tangent 45. Later you will know why. Okay, walaupun dia tak suruh cari kan, but you need this MN to do it. Okay, tak apa, kita buat dulu. Tangent 45 is opposite over adjacent. So 15 over adjacent is MN. So how to find MN? Just tukar tempat. Bahagi jadi darab, darab jadi bahagi. So MN equals to 15 divide tangent 45. So when you tekan, you get 15 bahagi tangent 45. So 15. So MN is 15. So kenapa saya cari MN sini? So that I can erase all this line inside. I can erase all this line inside. And I will get a right angle triangle here. It will be 90 degree. 15 plus 9 will be 24, right? So 15 plus 9 is 24. So now I can find out what is the angle here already. So now do you understand now why I find the angle, find the length here? Because if you don't find the length here, how you cannot find the angle here actually? Because you need to know the adjacent for it, which is the whole, how to say, the whole line lah. So 9 plus 15. So using tangent also, because opposite adjacent. So tangent theta equals to opposite is 15, adjacent is 24. So shift tangent 15 over 24. So it will be like 32 point something. So ada ke jawapan? Yes, A. 32.0005 lah. So 01. So it's like A lah. Okay, next question, number 15. Diagram 9 shows two vertical poles PQ and RS on a horizontal plane, right? So this is angle of elevation lah, right? So the angle of elevation of P from R is 48. So what I will do is I will take a ruler and I will sambung a line from P to R like this. And then they say what? P from R. Angle of elevation means look up. Look up. Okay, look up, elevation. Okay, so P from R is 48. So imagine you're standing at R and you're looking up to P. So where is your angle of elevation? Maybe some of you will do this and tell me, oh, this is the angle of elevation. Remember, you always start with horizontal line. Okay, you always need to draw a horizontal line like this, and then baru you look up. This is the angle of elevation. Okay, this is the correct way of determining the angle of elevation. So here is 48 lah. So I should actually write 48 here. So calculate value of H. This one so easy lah. This one how to do? H is here, right? So I want to ask you, if I want to find H, sama tak kalau saya cari sini? It's the same, right? It's the same thing. And I want to ask you, if here is 15, here should be 15 also. And here should be 90 degree, correct? So it's like, I can find, if I want to find H, which is yang bawah sini, I can take 30, which is the whole thing, minus yang atas sini. And how to find the atas sini? You use tangent, right? So tangent 48 equals to opposite over adjacent. The opposite is not 30, please. The opposite, we just call it X lah. Okay? And the adjacent is 15. 30 is the whole thing. Okay, so you only take until here. 30 is P to Q. So we only take the opposite, which is here only, atas sini saja. So use your calculator, tangent 48 times 15. So you should get 16.66 or 6, yeah, 16.66. Okay, this is paper 1, so usually I will just write 2 decimal place lah. But this is not the answer yet, because you know you have to take 30 minus answer, right? Because you want bawah sini. So 30 minus yang atas. So 30 minus answer. So 13.34. So the answer is B. Next, diagram 10 shows the position of 3-point T, B, W. T is to north of V. So T berada di north V. So you need a ruler lah. So draw a line and make sure this line is parallel. Like try to make it like look parallel at least. Like this. So the north is pointing towards this direction. Okay, I hope you understand why. Because they say T is to the north of V. So the north of V is pointing towards T. So see, V, the north, pointing towards T. Alright. Bearing of W from T is 89. So from where? From T pusing until W is 89. So from T pusing until W. So here lah. Here is 89 lah. Agree? So T is here, pusing until W, and you're always pushing clockwise, right? So until here. And then what else? The bearing of V from W is, okay, ini apa yang dia nak cari. So V from W. So V from W, it shouldn't be A and B lah. Okay, how I know? Because V from W means you pushing dari W, and you pushing dari north, and you pushing start dari north, and you have to pushing clockwise. So it's like here, right? V, right? V is here, right? So V from W is this angle here. And I know this angle mesti lebih daripada 180 already. So that's why I know the answer is not A, it's not B. So it's either C or D. So which one is it? Okay, yang ni awak kena buat lah. Okay, macam mana nak buat? First of all, I can find the angle here. Because a straight line is 180. Okay, maybe you ask me, Choon Hau, why you find here? Soalan tak suruh cari sini, soalan suruh cari sini. Listen, tak kira lah soalan cari mana pun, you always start with tempat yang ada info. Always start with tempat yang ada info. Okay, so what you do, you can find here. But actually, there's a lot of different method. Okay, actually, I just realized there's another method which is faster, which is terus cari sini. Alright, and then 360 minus here minus 30 can also, because can you see this is a like this one is, and this one is parallel. So you know this angle and this angle here add together is 180. So you can just take 180 minus 89, and you get 91. And then what you do is you take 360 minus 91 minus 30. Okay, that is 239. So the answer is C. Okay, that is one way of doing it. But let me show you another way. Okay, another way. So what's the other way of doing it? The other way is just find the angle here. Okay, 180 minus 89. Okay, 91, right? And then you see this is a triangle. So if it's a triangle means what? The sum of interior angles would be 180, right? It means the sum of all the angles is 180. So you take 180 minus 30 minus 91, you get the angle here. So 180 minus answer minus 30. So you should get 59. Kenapa saya buat macam tu? Z. So here is 59. So what you do, you take 59 plus with 180. You should get the same answer. Alright? So bearing is like this. I see 239, same answer. So bearing is like this. Yeah, like there will be like banyak cara. Okay, but it's up to you lah. Okay, as long as you get the final answer is the same, then it's correct. Okay, next number 17. Yang ni awak kena tahu mesti buat yang ada power dulu. Okay, so means that I cannot darab dua first. I have to expand first. So what's 3x square? 9x square. What's 3x times negative y? Negative 3xy. Don't forget to times 2 is negative xy, and then take negative y square is plus y square, and then 3 times 2 is 6xy equals to expand. 2 times 9 is 18x square, 2 times 6 is 12xy, 2 times y square is 2y square, and then plus 6xy. So 18x square saya boleh tulis dulu, and then after I tulis this, I write 2y square. Okay, what's negative 12xy plus 6xy? So it's negative 6xy. So A, B, C, D, which one is the answer? D, right? Is it D? Yes. Okay, I tertinggal the square here. Sebab 2y square, right? Okay, sorry, I tertinggal the square here. So the answer is D, donkey. Next, 18 diagram 11 PQR are 3 points lie on the same meridian. What's meridian? Meridian means longitude. Okay, longitude. Okay, some of you might think like, oh, meridian means 0 degree. The longitude where the line where the longitude is 0. No. If they got say meridian Greenwich, then yes, it's that means that is the 0 degree line. Okay. But if they just say meridian means it just means longitude. Meridian means longitude. Okay. given that PQ is 3QR, so you know this one they give dalam bentuk ratio, right? Dalam bentuk ratio. And you remember how I teach in class, like macam mana nak baca ratio, like dalam baca dengan dalam, luar baca dengan luar. So kalau sini tak ada number means 1. So maksudnya PQ 3, QR 1. So PQ 3, QR 1 like this. Okay, I bulatkan because it's a ratio. Okay, find latitude of Q. Okay, how to find latitude of Q? First of all, I know the answer cannot be A. Okay, actually it can. Yeah, maybe it can be A. You know, you never know. So tak apa, we just leave it first. Okay, macam mana nak buat? P to R, we don't know the distance, but we know like the ratio is in ratio 4, right? So I know P latitude is 45 north, R is 75 south. So what we can do is we find out what is the difference in latitude first. Okay, difference in latitude between P and R. How to find? 45 degree and 75 degree, I plus. Why plus? Because north and south. Okay, kalau dia north minus, south minus. Kalau dia lain like this, we have to plus. So what's 45 plus 75? 120. Of course, this is not the answer. Okay, what is this? This is just from P to R nak turun 120. Ini maksud dia. The difference in latitude is 120. Maksudnya P kalau nak sampai R, awak kena turun 120. But wait, I have the ratio, right? Sini P to Q ratio 3, Q to R ratio 1. Means in total ratio 4. Maksudnya ratio 4 is equivalent to 120 degree. Maksudnya ratio 1 berapa? Agak-agak berapa? 120, sini bahagi 4, sini pun bahagi 4 lah. Maksudnya 1 ratio is equivalent to 30 degree. But look at what they want. Find latitude of Q. So how to find latitude of Q? You know R is 75 degrees south. 75 degrees south, I need to naik satu ratio. And I already said naik satu ratio means naik 30. Means 75 minus 30. So 75 minus 30. So that's the answer. 45. North or south? It will be south. Okay, 45 south. Why is it south? Because your 75 degree, you hanya naik 30 saja. Nombor yang awak naik is not more than 75. So you hanya naik 30 saja, so it's still at south. Maybe some of you want to do it the other way, can also. Or you can also start from P. P is what? 45 north. Instead of R naik ratio 1, you can also do from P turun 3. So P is 45 north, turun 3. Turun 3 means turun berapa angle. So ratio 1 is equivalent to 30 degree. So ratio 3 will be 90 degree. So you just imagine 45 degree turun 90. 45 turun 90. 45, this is 45 north. And this is the equator, turun 90. So you know the bezel here should be 45. And if you turun 90, of course it's already south already, right? It's already south already. And berapa south here? 90 minus 45, right? So it will be 45 south. Yeah, you get the same answer, right? It's the same. Okay, I'm just trying to show you all the possible ways lah to do this question. Okay, number 19, express m minus 5 over m minus, kalau saya, I will just expand it. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times negative m is negative 3m over m square. They want you to express as a single fraction. So what you do, samakan the pembawah. How to samakan? Darab m bawah, darab m atas pun kena darab benda yang sama. So jadi m square sini. So m times m square. Negative 5 times m, negative 5m. And then minus 21 minus 3m. Please write the bracket. Please, tolong tulis bracket. Tak tulis bracket, confirm salah. The bracket here is very, very important. So over m square here, so it becomes m square minus 5m minus 21, and then the minus here will become plus, because when you open the bracket, minus jadi plus 3m like this. And then continue here, it will be what? Bawah still m square, atas is m square, negative 5m plus 3m is negative 2m minus 21. So that is your answer. So the answer is B. Is it? M square minus, yeah, it's B, right? D bukan lah. D bukan. So it's 21, right? So that's all. Right, can you see it? Okay, maybe I should do this. Okay, number 20. Given that R is blah blah blah, express T in terms of R and S. Maksudnya nak cari T lah. So macam mana? R equals to, let's salin the soalan first, square root 1 over 3S plus T. I hate fraction. Okay, and I already see there's a fraction here. So what will I do? I will hilangkan fraction. But before you hilangkan fraction, pindah the 12 and the square root first. You faham maksud saya? The 12 and the square root, you need to move it away first. Because when you move, you always start from yang paling outside. You faham maksud saya? It means you start daripada luar and then you start to pindah sampai dalam. So you want to find T, right? And T is here. So what you do is you pindah the 12 to the other side. Darab jadi bahagi like this. And then The square root also you pindah to the other side jadi square. Tinggal dengan 1 over 3s plus t. Okay, what's r over 12 square? R square over 144. Okay, equals to 1 over 3s plus t. And then now what you do? Darab silang. Okay, darab silang. So jadi apa? So dia akan jadi r square bracket 3s plus t equals to 1 times 144. Okay, I know this one I can expand, but I will not expand. Do you know why? Because I want to find t. Alright? Okay, of course you want to expand can also. Tak salah ah. Kalau nak expand tak salah. Okay? If you want to expand, you will also get the same answer. But I won't expand it. Kalau saya buat, saya takkan expand. I will just leave it outside like this and pindah to the other side jadi bahagi. And then just pindah the 3s. So t is 144 over r square minus 3s. So that will be the answer. So A, B, C, D, which one match with this? Which one match with my answer? A, right? Is it A? Let's double check. It's not B, it's not C, it's not, yeah, it's A, right? 144 r square minus, yeah. Next, 21. So, k power 6, h power 3, power 1 over 3 over k power 4. So, if they put a bracket like this, it means everything inside the bracket has to power 1 over 3. So, what's k? So, it's like k power 6, power 1 over 3 times h power 3, power 1 over 3 over k power 4. And please, when the power is like this side by side, you need to times. Okay, the number, both the power need to times. So 6 times 1 over 3 is 2. H power 3 power 1 over 3 is 3 and times 1 over 3 is just 1. So 1 tak nak tulis pun tak apa, over k power 4. Kalau base sama bahagi, the power we have to minus. So base sama kan, base k. So k power 2 divided k power 4 is k power 2 minus 4, which is negative 2. And then darab dengan h. And if you look at the answer here, the answer is B. Next, 22. 3 over 4. Power 2x minus 1 equals to 4 power 3x minus 5 times 3 power 2x minus 1. Okay, macam mana nak buat? Find the value of x. Okay, I see you. Okay, 3 over 4. Okay, I think I know how. 3 over 4 power 2x minus 1. They put it in a bracket. It means what? Everything inside the bracket has to power 2x minus 1. It means that 3 power 2x minus 1 divide 4 power 2x minus 1. Ini maksud dia equals to 4 power 3x minus 5 times 3 power 2x minus 1. Can you see that 3 power 2x minus 1? The times, when you move it, it becomes divide. So, what's 3 power 2x minus 1 divide 3 power 2x? It's 0, right? So, it means I can potong already. Because 3 power 2x minus 1 divide 3 power is just 1. So, you can cancel it. So, tinggal dengan this thing here. And you know this one is divide. So, boleh tak saya jadi times? Jadi apa? 4 power 3x minus 5 divide, move to the other side, jadi times 4 power 2x minus 1. So, what's left here? When you pindah this times, what's left here? Is it 0? No, it's 1. Okay? When you pindah, divide jadi times, there's still a 1 here. Bukan 0. Kalau this one is tambah. Kalau tambah jadi tolak jadi tambah, then it will become 0. But this one is divide. Kalau divide times, when you pindah, when there's nothing left, you have to write 1. Okay? But if you plus minus, if you pindah until nothing left, then it will be 0. Okay, please make sure you really know that. So 1 equals to what? Base sama darab, base sama darab. The base is the same darab, so the power we have to plus. What's 3x plus 2x? 5x. What's negative 5 minus 1? Negative 6. And don't forget, 1 is actually 4 power 0. Anything power 0 is 1. Okay, if you don't believe me, you can use your calculator and tekan any number power 0. Okay, like even the fraction also same. Decimal, other point pun same. Anything power 0 is 1. That's why I can change to 4 power 0. And since now the base is already the same, I can take out the power. So 0 equals to 5x minus 6. And then x is 6 over 5. So the answer is C. Alright. Next, number 23. List all the integers that satisfy both equations. So there's two, okay, not equation, both inequalities. So there's two inequalities. So I assume you all already know how to do this lah. Because if you got watch my previous video, I explain it. I think I explained it really like in detail already. So I will just continue. Okay, x smaller than the minus 1 over 2 pindah jadi plus. What's 5 plus 1 over 2? 5.5. Okay, so you can use your calculator. Yeah, 5 and tukar jadi, okay, just write 5.5 lah. Okay, but if you read the question, they got mentioned that it has to be an integer. Maksudnya x has to be what? What is the nearest? What is the nearest whole number that is smaller than 5.5? It's 5, right? And then 4, 3, 2, and so on. Okay, why 6 cannot? Because smaller. Okay, smaller than 5.5. Alright. And what about 5.4, 5.3? Dia sudah bagi tahu mah, integer means no decimal point lah. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Wow, banyaknya. Bila mau stop? I don't know when to stop. Okay, tak apa. When you do the other one, the other inequality will tell you when to stop. So x minus 4 bigger than 2 minus x. So I know x plus x is 2x. 2 plus 4 is 6. So x is bigger than 3. Okay, so now you know lah when to stop. Because they say x has to be bigger than or equal 3. Maksudnya you stop at 3. Boleh faham? You stop at 3. 3 is included because other lines ni. So what number is bigger than or equal 3? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you only write 3, 4, 5 only because they already say it's smaller than 5.5. So this is the answer. A, B, C, D, C. 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 3. Yeah. Alright, so next question. Number 24. Alright, can you see? Given that x is an integer, 3 and 4 is the solution for... Okay, just do one by one lah. A, B, C, D, and see which one is the answer. So let's start with A. Negative 1, okay, x plus 1 is in between negative 1 and 3. Sebenarnya maksudnya macam ni, x plus 1 has to be bigger than negative 1, and then the other one will be x plus 1 has to be smaller than 3. Pay attention to how I write down the symbol. Okay, can you see this thing here? Because they say in between negative 1 and 3, means negative 1 is the minimum value. Can you understand? It means x plus 1 has to be bigger than negative 1. Okay, just look at where the arrow is pointing. Like the arrow is pointing towards negative 1. See, my arrow is also pointing towards negative 1. Okay, don't get confused. Like maybe some of you will get confused, like, oh, why is the arrow is like this, but why Choon Hau you write like this one? Okay, it's because you flip the position already. So just see where the arrow is pointing. The arrow is pointing towards negative 1, so I should write like this. And for the other one will be x plus 1 smaller than 3 lah. Alright, so what's x? Negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. Okay, what's x? 3 minus 1 is 2. So what's the number that is bigger than negative 2 and smaller than 2? Negative 1, 0, and 1. So is this the answer? Is A your answer? No, of course no. Because the answer should be 3 and 4. Okay, so of course it's not A. So let's try with B pula. So what is B? Negative 1, x minus 3, 2. I just teach you already how to write down the... Okay, so it's like x minus 3, bigger than negative 1 or smaller than negative 1? Bigger than negative 1. Alright, do you know why? It's because the arrow is pointing towards negative 1. So the arrow should point towards negative 1. And then x minus 3 is smaller than 2. Oops. Haiyaa, tak cukup tempat. Macam mana? X minus 3 smaller. Okay, I hope you can see it. Okay, like this. Okay, so let's find x here. So what's negative 1 plus 3? 2. What is 2 plus 3? 5. So what is the answer? What number is bigger than 2 but smaller than 5? 3 and 4, that's all lah. So it means the answer is B lah. Because they say 3 and 4 is the solution, so B is the answer. Because my answer match with the soalan, right? That's all. Okay, next question, number 25. So in diagram 12, VPSW is a common tangent to two circles. Alright, and then what else? PQR and RSTU at point P and S respectively. PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR. Excuse me. SR. And then what else? QRU is a straight line. Q, okay, and then find value of x. Okay, x is here. So how to find? Okay, the first thing I notice is there's a cyclic quadrilateral here. Okay, cyclic quadrilateral means what? The opposite will be 180. So I know I can find the angle here because 180 minus 113. Yeah, because the opposite, the sum should be 180. So I can take 180 minus 113 to find here. But then how? 77. So here is 77 lah. Because you already learned, like if I give you a circle and the tangent point tarik to the side, and then from tangent point tarik to the side, sambung like this. The angle here same with angle here. The angle here same with angle here. So x, x, y, y like this. So if here is 77, here is 77 also. And here I already said is 180 minus 113. So 180 minus 113. So 67. So can I find x? Yes, 180 minus 77 minus 67. So 180 minus answer minus 77. So 36b. Next, given 5 minus 3 minus p over p equals to 8. This one, so easy, right? The only way you can get this wrong is like careless mistake. Maybe you tak buat bracket lah, okay? So actually boleh lah, it's so easy. So just samakan the pembawa first. How to samakan? Everything times p. So 5 times p is 5p, and then minus bracket tu kena tulis and then 8 times p 8p like this. Because if you tak tulis bracket you salah. Okay, so negative 3 plus p equals to 8p. So it becomes what? 5p plus p, 6p. 8p minus 6p is 2p. So 2p is negative 3p is negative 302. That's all. Answer is A. Right? Very simple. So quite simple, right? Okay, number 27. Diagram 13 shows incomplete line graph representing the number of cars sold in the first 6 months of the year. Okay, why they say incomplete? Because January ada, February ada, March ada, tapi April tak ada. That's why they say incomplete. May ada, June ada. Only April saja yang tak ada. Okay, tak apa. The profit gain in May is 15,000. So let's just write atas May ni, tulis lah 15,000. And you know this is 30. May is 30. Okay, let's write down for everyone. January 40. Right? 40 cars lah. Okay, I should write number of cars. Okay, so January 40. February number of cars is 30. And then March 40. And then April tak ada. So the April one, let's just call it like X lah. Okay, because we don't know, right? Okay, what about May? May is what? 30. And then June is 10. June is 10. And we also know that the May profit, okay, so we should tambah a column here. Profit. For the May profit is 15,000. Okay, but for the other one, we don't know lah. Okay, they didn't give, right? But it's okay. Let's keep reading. If the total profit for the first 5 months is 9,98500, first 5 months is January until May. So the sum of all the profit here is 98500. Find the number of cars sold in April, means find X lah. Can you see, like, it's so simple if I just draw this diagram? Alright? Right? Like when I do this question, a lot of students like when they do it by themselves, they cannot do, right? But whenever I do it, it seems so easy. Because why? Because I got draw this thing. Okay? Because I got, how to say, I got transfer the information and draw this diagram. Because once you draw it, it would look so, it would be so much easier, right? Because you boleh nampak macam mana nak buat. Okay, of course you can do it your own way. Like if you want to draw a table also can, or anything, right? You want to draw something, okay? You want to draw a graph, okay? It's up to you, okay? Because whenever you draw something like this, it will help you understand the question better. So you already know 30 cars will get you 15,000. Betul? Will earn you 15,000. So the February will be 15,000 also because the February also sold 30 cars. So the profit will be the same lah. Exactly the same with May lah, because May also 30 cars. Yang 40 cars macam mana? Yang ni awak kena fikir. Macam mana? You have to take 15,000, divide 30 first to find out one car. What is the profit for one car? And then darab 40. Alright? So let's do it. 15,000. Oops. 1,000. Divide 30 first. So you know that the profit for one car. And then times 40. So 20,000. So 20,000 for January. And for March also 20,000. Because, you know, they both sold 40 cars, right? Okay, April, we don't know. We don't know April berapa. Because we don't know how many cars April sold. But we know the sum, right? We know the sum for 5 months. The sum for 5 months is 98500. So if you take 98500, tolak, dapat lah April. So 98500 minus 15000 minus 20000. Okay, I think I got the 0 here. And minus 15000. And then minus 20,000. Okay, 28500. So that is the profit earned in April. But this is still not the answer. Because look at the soalan. Find the number of cars sold in April. Maksudnya number of cars, not profit earned in April. Dia bukan tanya profit in April. They are asking number of cars sold in April. So you know one car. Okay, so macam mana nak buat? So we know. Okay, 30 cars. If you sold 30 cars, it will give you profit 15,000, right? 30 cars, 15,000. So if the profit is 28500. How many cars is it? Like how to find this thing here? So first you need to know one car berapa, right? So one car berapa? Okay, just now I already tekan, but tekan again lah. So divide 30. Yeah, 500, right? 500. So one car is 500. So one car will gain you a profit of 500. So if you earn 28500 means you sold how many cars? You just take 28500 divide answer. So that's the answer. 57. So the answer is D. Right? Okay, I hope you understand lah. This is just like common sense only. Okay. Okay, 28. Table 1 shows the result of 50 students. 50 is so not 50, 90 is the total frequency, right? It means all the number add together should be 90. The number of students who scored B, D, and E are not shown. Okay, we can see that. Okay, they didn't show, but it's okay. I'm sure they will give you some information to help you find out, right? To find what's the B, what's the D, what's the E. Okay, the number of students who scored B and D is half of all the students. Excuse me. The number of students who scored B and D. So let's call this X and let's call this Y and let's call this Z. Okay, to make it more simple. So they say the number of students who scored B and D is half of all the students. It means X plus Y equals 90 over 2 lah. Can you understand? So the number of students who scored B and D is half of all the students. You know there's 90 students. And they say the number that scored B and D is half. So X plus Y equals to 45 lah. Right? So this is the first equation. I call it the first equation because there's two unknown and there's nothing I can do, right? But if you keep reading, they say what? The number of students who scored A and D is twice the number of grade C. Okay, I can write down my second equation. So the number of students who scored A and D will be 12 plus Y. Is twice the student who scored grade C. Is twice, means 2 times. Grade C is what? 17. So what is 12 plus Y? So it's like 12 plus Y equals to 2 times 17 is 34. So what is Y? 34 minus 12 lah. So it's like 12. Is it? Yeah. No. 22. Okay? 22. So if you already know your Y is 22, boleh lah masuk into the equation 1. Right? Boleh lah masuk sini. So it becomes what? X plus Y equals to 45. Okay, Y... Okay, Y, you don't know what is it, but now you already know it's 22, right? So X is 45 minus 22 lah. So what's 45 minus 22? So it's like 23. So you know X is 23, so I can padam X, I tulis 23. And then padam Y, tulis 22. Right, because Y is 22. And then what about Z? Z, macam mana nak cari? Just take 90, tolak lah, because total is 90, right? So 90, tolak 12, tolak 23, tolak 17, tolak 22, 16. Z is 16. But what the question wants? Find the mode. Ayo, mode how many times is Surah Tanya mode? Just choose the one with the highest frequency lah. So which one is the highest one? 23. So the mode is B lah. So the answer is A. Okay? It means the answer is grade B lah. Grade B. Grade B is the mode. So grade B is the mode, means A is the answer lah. 29. Table 2 is a frequency table which shows the age of a group in the nursery. So this is also statistic. And we can see that it is given that K is half of the number of children aged 6 years old. K is half. Okay, what does it mean? Let's read it again. K is half the number of children 6 years old. So 6 years old, there is 4. So K is 2 lah. Because they say half of it, right? Yeah, so K is 2. So they say new 2 children with age 5 and age 7 have registered in the nursery. So there's 2 new children. One is 5 years old, one is 7 years old. So the 5 years old, originally there's 11, but you have to plus 1 because there's a new one join. New children join in. And there's the 7 years old one, there is 9, but you have to plus 1 because there's a new one joining. And then calculate the mean of the children. What is the formula for mean? Midpoint times frequency divided by total frequency. But for this case, there won't be midpoint because this is not a group data. There is no class here. So you just take 4 times 4 plus 5 times not 11, 12, because you already plus 1, plus 6 times 4 plus 7, not times 9 times 10, okay, and then plus 8 times 2 over total frequency 4 plus 12 plus 4 plus 10 plus 2. Just kira this whole thing lah. So kalau saya suka kira yang bawah dulu. So 4 plus 12 plus 4 plus 10 plus 2. So yang bawah is over 32. Okay, yang atas 4 times 4 plus 5 times 12 plus 6 times 4 plus 7 times 10 plus 8 times 2. Boom, 186, and then divide 32. So the answer should be 5.8125. So A, B, C, D, D, right? Okay, the next question okay, let me adjust it nicely so you can see it. Okay, nampak macam sangat susah, right? Bagi diagram lah, inilah, itulah. Nampak macam sangat susah, but so easy. Okay, kacang putih. Okay, kacang merah. Kacang hijau. Okay, so easy. Diagram 14 shows 4 pictograms of items sold by 2 stalls during the sport day. So some stall sell donuts, some sell ice cream, other yang sell coffee drinks. Ahmad's stall sold donuts and hot coffee. So donuts and hot coffee. So Ahmad, okay, I'll just call it A lah. Okay, Ahmad. So Ahmad's stall, and this is also Ahmad's stall. Okay, and then while Farid's stall sold ice cream and carbonated drinks. So Farid's stall sold ice cream and carbonated drinks. Find the difference in RM of the total sales between the two stalls. How to find the total sales of Ahmad's? So you have to take total sale of donut plus with total sale of hot coffee. How to find the total sale of donut? So they say 2 ringgit 20 cent one donut. So how many donut he sell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the 6 here is not 6 around, because one donut like this is represent 20. It means that times with 20 and then have to times with 6. It means that he sell 120 donuts. Can you understand? He sell 100, because like this means sell 20 donuts. So if 2 of this means sell 40, then 60, 80, 100, 120. It means that you can take 2.2 times 120. Okay, or you can tekan like this also can, it's the same. So it's like 264. That is the sale for donuts. What about sale for hot coffee? 1 ringgit 50 cent each, but you have to darab dengan 35 cups. But it's not just sell 35 cups, because it's like 35, 35, 35, 35, so 35 times 4. So that's 210. So that is the total sale of hot coffee. So when you add these two together, 210 plus 264, you get the total sale for Ahmad, 474. Alright? So the total sale for Ahmad is 474. What about the ice cream? Ice cream is 2 ringgit each. But how many ice cream? Times 40. But it's not just 40, it's like 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. So 40 times 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, it's like 200. 40 times 5 is 200 lah. So it will be 400. Okay, 400 is the total sale. What about carbonated drinks? Okay, 1 ringgit each, but you have to times 30. But it's not just 30 cup, it's like 30, 30, 30, so times 3. So it's 90. So what is the total sale of Farid? 400 plus 90 is 490. And they want you to find the difference. Difference means tolak. Okay, means beza, means minus. So you have to take, mesti ambil besar tolak kecil. 490 minus 474. 490 minus 474. So 16. The answer is D. Right, the answer is D, 16. Okay, next. Okay, can you see it? Is it too small? Alright, so next. 31. Which graph represents x power 3 plus y over 3 equals to 2? You jadikan supaya dia y equals dulu. Y equals. Like this is very hard to see, right? So jadikan supaya dia y equals. Macam mana? Y over 3 equals to x power 3 pindah jadi negative x power 3 plus 2. And then pindah the 3 jadi darab 3. So y equals, because I want y only on this side. So times 3 is negative 3x power 3 times 3 is 6. You straight away already know the answer cannot be A, cannot be C, because the y-intercept is 6. Okay, because when x equals 0, you will get 6. So A and C is not the answer, because A and C, the y-intercept is 2. I already know the y-intercept is 6. So it's either B or D. So which one is the correct answer? So you look at the number here. If the number here is negative, it should be D. Wait, is it? Yeah, it should be D. Okay, so remember, for cubic equation it will be like this: y equals to ax power 3 plus bx squared plus c. And if the a is negative, then your graph should look like this. If the a is positive, then it will look like this. So the a is actually negative now, so it's like here lah, like this. So the answer is D. Alright. Okay, I'll teach you a tips to memorize lah. Okay, actually I teach this in normal class already. Okay, but I'll teach again lah. So how you remember? Because sometimes it's very easy to get confused, right? Okay, like, okay, nampak tak sini positive value and sini negative value? Agree? Sini negative value, sini positive. So positive negative bila dia gabung jadi negative. What about here? Here is what? Positive or negative? Positive. Here is what? Negative. So positive negative bila dia gabung jadi negative. That is why when A is negative is like this. But if you look at this one, sini value apa? Positive. Sini apa? Positive. So positive positive still positive. Okay, what about here? Sini value apa? Negative. Sini value apa? Negative. So negative bila gabung dengan negative jadi positive. Okay, that is why when A is bigger than 0, when A is positive, it looks like this. Alright, so you can use this. Yeah, use this. This is how I remember. Okay, this is how I remember. So you can remember it like this too if you want. Okay. Number 32. Diagram 15 shows a Venn diagram showing the elements in the universal set W, X, and Y. Alright. List the element of W intersect X union Y complement. Do not be lazy. Okay. Do it one by one. Okay. Do it one by one. So what's W intersect X? So 3. Right. 3. Okay. And then what is Y complement? What is Y complement? It means everything except Y. So I just put the eraser like this, just cover it. So everything except Y. So what? There's 6, 5. Okay, let's write it in ascending order. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tak ada 7, tak ada 8, tak ada 9. Okay, 10. Okay. So it means everything except 7, 8, 9 lah. Okay, and then what you do now? W intersect X union Y complement. It means what's union? It means semua nak lah, semua ambil lah. So kalau semua ambil means 0, 1, 2. Okay, 3 ada 2 kali, but you only write sekali saja. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 I shouldn't write 2 kali, right? So 5, 6, 10. So ABCD, which one is the same? D. Betul lah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Yeah, betul lah. Next, 33. Given that the universal set is blah blah blah, and then N universal is 137, NQ is 61, P intersect Q 29, find NP. Okay, we can draw a simple diagram like this. So let's call this P, let's call this Q, and then they say what? P intersect Q is 29. So I write 29 here. Okay, can you see whenever I do this kind of question, I always skip all the info in front and I go straight to the last info. Why? Because I know I cannot label NQ is 61. Because Q is the whole thing. It means it's already include the 29. So I always start with yang belakang dulu, because the depan sini is very hard to label first. Okay, now after you label 29, now you can label here, because NQ is 61. So you can take 61 minus 29. So it's 32 here. And they will say the total should be 137. So just take 137 minus dapat lah sini. So 137 minus 32 minus, okay, what? 29. So 76 is here. But you don't think that, oh, jawapan dia A sebab 76. Hello. Look at the question. NP bro, bukannya sini. So NP should be 76 plus 29. Okay, so jawapan dia bukan A, bukan A. So the answer is B, 105. Alright, so just be careful. Number 34, find the equation of straight line. Alamak, Y equals mx plus c lah. So easy, man. Parallel to this line. So maksudnya what's the gradient? Okay, the gradient of this line will be, okay, 2y equals 3x plus 4. Let's change it to y equals mx plus c. Bahagi 2. So we don't care about other. We only pinjam the gradient only because our line is parallel. So our gradient will be 3 over 2. So it will be y equals 3 over 2x plus c. C ada bagi ke? Okay, tak apa. Kita baca. Find the equation of straight line that is parallel to this line. So we know the gradient is the same. Passes through 4, negative 5. So why they give you this point here? To help you find C lah. So passes through 4, negative 5. And just masukkan x4, y, negative 5. So negative 5 equals to 3 over 2. X is 4 plus C. So potong 6, negative 5, negative 11. So the answer will be, so when you tulis balik, it will be y equals negative 3, y equals 3 over 2x minus 11. So ABCD, C. Right? So easy, right? Okay, 35. The diagram below shows two straight lines PQ and QR. QR is negative 2. I mean the gradient of QR is negative, so right gradient is negative 2 lah. Bukan soalan ni pernah buat ke? Pernah lah, this one. Okay, let me find it I don't know if I can find it or not lah. Okay, I just want to prove to you lah that if you really, how to say, work hard like there's no excuse one. Like you can score one mathematics. Like a lot of students, they always say like tak cukup masa lah, blah blah blah, this thing, that thing. Okay, it's just that, okay, if you really dedicate your time, you spend your time, you really commit yourself, like there's no excuse one. Like you can score one. Okay, don't tell me like, oh, because I'm not born smart, I'm not the academic. Okay, I'm not the smart student, I'm not like you, like I'm not like them, like I cannot score. Okay, my mark will forever be this. Like all of that is just alasan lah, right? If you really put your mind into it, like you can do it one. Like A+, even A+ also is possible one. Okay, like tengok sini, isn't it the exact same thing? Okay, it's not the exact same thing lah, but like the format is kind of similar, right? they give you gradient, they give you distance, and then blah blah blah. And then find x-intercept of PQ means cari sini. Okay, if you look back, the question here is a little bit, I know it's a little bit different. Okay, the diagram also a little bit different, but sama saja cara dia, right? Bagi gradient, bagi distance, and then find y-intercept of QR. So macam mana? QR, the y-intercept is mana? QR lah. PQ lah. This one I think I silap. I think the soalan silap. Okay, because if you read the Malay version is PQ. So PQ, the y-intercept will be at P lah. So ini apa yang saya nak cari. So how to find here? They already give you gradient is -2. So what's the coordinate for point Q? Q is the x-intercept. So you know when the y coordinate will be 0. The x coordinate we don't know. Let's just call it x. But we know the gradient. So it will be what? Y minus y over x minus x equals to -2. So y minus y is 0 minus -2. And then x minus x minus -3. So it will be what? 0 plus 2 is 2. X plus 3 equals to -2. So tukar tempat. So darab jadi bahagi jadi darab. So 2 divided -2 is -1. So x is -1 minus 3 is -4. So you know this coordinate is -4, 0. But wait, saya nak apa? Saya nak value of here. So what can you see here? You see a right angle triangle, right? So right angle triangle, point P, point Q, point O. Point O is obviously 0, 0. Point Q, you just find it just now, -4, 0. So now you want to find point P. I know point P, the x coordinate will be 0. I just don't know the y coordinate. Okay? Why I know x 0? Because y-intercept, right? So x is 0. So how to find y-intercept? Dia kan sudah bagi distance of PQ is 5. And then you know the distance here is 4. How you know? Because the coordinate is -4, 0. It means the 4 units to the left. It means here is 4. So boleh tak saya guna Pythagoras theorem untuk cari sini? Boleh lah. So macam mana? Square root 5 square minus 4 square. Why minus? Because you are finding the short one. So 5 square minus 4 square, square root, I think it's 3. So 4 square and then square root answer. So it's 3. So the answer is B. Alright? Sama tak dengan yang saya tunjuk tadi, yang the Johor set? Okay? So if you tengok balik the Johor set, sama tak? Sama tak cara dia? Guna Pythagoras, cari gradient, guna Pythagoras, and then cari. Sama tak? Sama kan? Yeah, it's just the same thing. Okay? They run out of ideas already. Like, they can only repeat the same question only. Okay? So, yeah. And let me tell you something. In the SPM also, the question is like this. Okay? You can believe me. Okay? Alright. 36. A number is chosen at random from this set. Find the probability that the number chosen is perfect square. So if you want to find probability of perfect square, first you need to write down the number of perfect square atas. And then for bawah, you have to write total the sample space. So how many number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be over 9. Yang atas is only for perfect square. So how many perfect square? 1 is a perfect square, 4 is a perfect square, 9 is also perfect square, 16 is also perfect square, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is C. Wow, so difficult lah SPM. Okay, sijil paling susah. Okay, so difficult, right? So hard lah. Hey, do you know what is perfect square? Perfect square means nombor yang boleh square root. Okay, when I say boleh square root means when you square root mean you will not get like point. So like 1, 4, 9, 16, all of that lah, right? Okay, let's move on. Number 37. A bag contains 6 black balls and 4 white balls. Kalau saya akan lukis, right? I will just write black, I will just write Y, and then for the black I will tulis 6 beside, white I will write 4, and then here I will write 10. Okay, so boleh lah saya cari probability of black and white. So probability of black will be 6 over 10, probability of white will be 4 over 10. But let's leave that first. Okay, what they say? Jenny takes out 2 black balls, so black kena -2, and puts another 4 white balls. Oh, so sini +4. And then a ball is chosen at random. What is the probability of choosing black ball? Will the total get affected? Yeah lah, betul. Because when you take 2 black balls, when you remove 2 black balls, it means the total also will have to -2. Jadi 8 sini. And then they say what? They put another 4 white balls. So the total also have to +4 lah. So the 6 minus 2 will become 4. The 4 plus 4 will become 8. And the total will become 12. And then what they say? What is the probability of choosing black ball? Wow, so hard 4 over 12 lah. Black sekarang ada 4, total ada 12. So 4 over 12. When you simplify, it's 1 over 3. So the answer is B. Wow, so difficult. 38. Y varies inversely. Inversely means kena tulis bawah. So 1 over 3x minus 1. Remember when you do variation ada 3 step. First step, convert this symbol to equals K. Second step, find K. And then step number 3, rewrite. Ini saja step dia untuk variation. Okay, I already say this in the next video. If you got watch, okay, you already hear me explain this many times already, right? Itu saja, dia ulang benda yang sama saja every year, okay? Like variation dia tak ada dah, dia tak ada apa, tak ada kebat punya, like just tahap kesusahan dia ini saja. Okay, ini saja. So y equals to tambah k, you have to convert this symbol jadi equals to k. And don't forget the hubungan k and the 1 over 3x minus 1 is darab. So dia akan jadi y equals to k over 3x minus 1 lah, because you darab atas side. And then what's the second step? Okay, first step is done. Second step, find k. How to find k? Masukkan y and x. And believe me, they mesti akan bagi k, y and x. Mesti confirm akan bagi. So see, y equals 2, x equals 1. Masuklah. 2 equals to k over 3, x is 1 minus 1. So dia akan jadi 2 over k over 3 times 1 is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. So k is equals to 4 lah, because 2 times 2 is 4. And when you rewrite, step number 3 is rewrite. So dia akan jadi apa? Y equals to 4 over 3x minus 1. So that will be the answer. Okay? But usually, okay, sometimes the soalan they want you to do until here only, right? If the soalan says write y in terms of x, then this is the answer. But sometimes they want you to continue one sometimes. So like for this one, it's not over yet, because they want you to find value of x and y equals -1. So you keep doing it lah. Masukkan y -1, cari x. So -1 equals 4 over 3x minus 1. So takkanlah yang ni tak tahu. Just tukar tempat. Divide jadi times, times jadi divide. Bahagi jadi darab, darab jadi bahagi. So 3x minus 1 equals to 4 over -1. So how to find x? 3x minus 1 equals to 4 divided -1 is -4. And then x equals to -4 plus 1 is -3, divided 3 is -1. So x is -1. Answer should be C. Next, 39. The table 3 shows the relation between 3 value x, y, z. Given that x varies directly with y and square. Alamak, variation again. Same lah. Step there. Okay, so x varies directly means y and square of z. Okay, square of z. Okay, I feel like some of you will just write x and then yz. You write yz, you forgot the square root. Okay, square root pula, square lah. Sorry. Okay, so square, right? They didn't say square root, so square of z. Okay, so read carefully, don't tertinggal the square. Okay, so x varies directly. Kalau inversely, you tulis 1 over, right? Kalau directly, just tulis biasa saja. Okay, find value of w. Macam mana? Same, sama saja step dia. Tukar the symbol jadi equals k. And then next step, cari k. Macam mana nak cari k? Masukkan x, y and z. So, macam mana nak masukkan x, y, z? You nak ambil yang atas sini ke nak ambil yang bawah sini? Okay, kalau you ambil bawah sini, x is 10, y is w, z is 4. Macam mana nak cari? Because you need x, y and z semua kena yang complete. Like complete, yeah, it means you need x, y and z, like complete all x and y and z you need to have. So you cannot use yang bawah. You need to use this one, 3, 6 and 4. So x is 3, y is 6, z is 2. Okay, 2 square. Okay, you cannot use yang bawah sini because it's not complete. So, bolehlah cari k sini. So, what is 2 square? 4. 4 times 6, 24. 24 pindah to the other side is bahagi 24. What's 3 divided 24? 1 over 8. So, k is 1 over 8. So, step 2, done. What's step number 3? Rewrite. So, when you rewrite, you look back here. So, when you look back here, it becomes what? X equals to k y z square. So, 1 over 8. K is 1 over 8 and then y z square. But it's not over yet because they want you to find value of w. Sekarang baru you masuk yang bawah. So, x is 10, y is w, z is 4. Masuk je lah. X is 10, y is w, z is 4 square. Okay, cari w. 4 square, 16. 16 divide 8, 2. 2 move to the other side, become divide 2. What's 10 divide 2? 5. So, the answer is C. You can use your calculator to help you one. Okay, alright. Just because I do it without calculator doesn't mean you also have to do it without calculator. You have your calculator, right? You can use it if you want. Okay, given that matrix is blah 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 and the determinant is -3. I already teach this. Okay, I already say what is determinant. Determinant means what? So you know if I want to find the matrix, the inverse matrix, so 1x 2 5. So it means what? How to find the inverse? 1 over, okay, you have to take 1 times 5 minus, okay, 1 times 5 is 5 minus 2 times x, and then bracket 1 and 5 is just 5 1. X and 2 you don't you have to terbalik lah. Okay, and then 1 and 5 you have to terbalik, right? So it becomes 5 1. Okay, x and 2 you don't have to terbalik. You just write -x -2. But let me tell you something. You don't even need to do all of this because they say determinant is -3. So you just remember determinant is AD minus BC. That is the determinant. It means that the number AD minus BC. It means the number, the denominator here is the determinant. This thing is called determinant. So maksudnya apa? Maksudnya 5 minus 2x equals to negative 3. It means all of this you don't have to do. Okay, so when you see determinant is negative 3, so let me erase this, all of this. So when you see determinant equals negative 3, you don't have to find the inverse. You just have to take 1 darab 5 and then darab silang and then minus 2 times x. So 1 times 5 minus 2x equals to negative 3. That's all. Because determinant means, yeah, AD minus BC. So this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So A darab D tolak B, B darab C. Okay? Okay, so how to find x? Negative 2x equals to 1 times 5 is 5, negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. So x is 4. So the answer is D. Alright? So easy. Okay, I keep saying easy in this video. Alright, so that's all. I'm done. Okay, next paper will be the Negeri 9. I think, yeah, Negeri 9. Alright, so see you in the next video lah.